Yo, what is going on? My name is Brickless. Before this video starts, I want to apologize for not uploading a bunch recently. You know, I don't know what's up. But today I was playing the gameplay you guys see behind. I was playing this and I was just wondering. I was in the back of my head. I was like, why is this more enjoyable than the most recent Call of Duty? You know, and it got me thinking. I was like, I should make a video on this because a lot of people explain or just say the game's bad and then they don't explain why. And I don't think the game is bad at its core, but I just want to explain to you guys why the most recent Call of Duty is probably my least favorite, probably even more than MW. Um, I still haven't come to a conclusion on that. The last two CODs have just been really down for me. So I'm gonna separate it into three categories. First one is gonna be campaign. I'm just gonna go over that real quick. Second one is going to be zombies. Third one is going to be multiplayer. And the fourth one is going to be pretty much just like the content in general. So, yeah. Okay, so starting off the campaign, I just want to point out that it was very short, and they were really hyping it up as like the main focus point of the game. And I know they're continuing it through the seasons, but it's really not doing much, to be honest with you. It's not really good. I don't know where they're taking the story. It's not good. Um, also, want to point out there was only 3 cutscenes in the entire campaign, and one of which we've already seen while we were waiting. Actually, 2 of which we've seen. We saw 2 of them. We saw the last cutscene and we saw the first cutscene through trailers and stuff. We didn't see the middle one. I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys. You guys haven't seen it yet. But yeah, we didn't see that one, and so it kind of like the story was also bad. So it was like a typical Black Ops mindbender thing. I think Treyarch has just really missed the ball on creating campaign games. Even though I'm pretty sure Raven made the campaign for this game, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure, 100% sure on it, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing else I can say compared to MW 2019 and even World War II. Black Ops Cold War campaign was just not it. Yeah, so campaign section was pretty short. Like I said before, there's not much going on with it. I want to talk about zombies now. If you guys know me, you guys watch the channel for a while, you guys know that I love playing zombies. It's like my thing. But this year, I have played quite a bit of zombies. I'm not gonna lie. Like I have Dark Ether and stuff. I've played quite a bit. But I'm telling you, there's just something about it, man. I don't like the rarity system. I hate it, honestly. Like it's so dumb. The 3 tiers of pack punch. I just don't understand why we need it. Like playing Black Ops 3, all I had to do was get a gun and spend 5,000 points to upgrade it, and then I was set. Like, and I spent another 2,500 to get like a weapon. What was it called? Like a effect thing. I forgot what they're called, dude. But you spend 2,500 to double pack a punch it, and then you are set for the entire game. You don't have to worry. But in Cold War, I feel like you're constantly worrying about upgrading your gun, not only in pack a punch wise, but the rarity wise. And then you're like, everyone's fiending to get like an AK out of the box because it's so good compared to everything else. And I just feel like it's such a crutch gun to use, and it makes it not fun. So that's my main thing about it. Also, the maps, like, D Machine is legit just knockdown totem. I know they made it bigger and stuff, but there's like not much going on. Like, I don't play any part of the map like besides the spawn area. Like that's the only area I stay in whenever I play the map. I just train in that area, right? Also a lot of people just stay atop of knock and do the was it balcony penthouse strat, whatever it's called, to get to high rounds. Like that's what people do, and that's fine. And there's a lot of people enjoy that. I just personally don't. And then we have Firebase Z, which is a great map. Honestly, it's the first original map we've had since Garad Kobe, and it's not bad. It's just that, it has a lot of repetitive things, like the Wonder Spheres. It also has Manglers, and the story is just, I mean, the story's picking up, which is great, and I'm excited about that. But I mean, it's still in general, it's like not much of a map. It's pretty small. I just don't like have fun playing it because I just sit in the same spot. Like that's the thing. Like with these maps, I sit in the same spot every map. And the thing with like other maps, like you compare it to Horizon Drag, like that entire map is from start to finish so stunning. There's no part of that map where you're like, oh, this is eh. But I feel like Cold War maps just always have that section. And we can look at the PS5 or PlayStation exclusive mode, Onslaught. It's not fun for me. I haven't tried the new update they did to it, but I just don't find it enjoyable. I hate Dead Ops Arcade, never liked it in the first place, so that doesn't matter for me. And then we have Outbreak, the new mode they introduced this season as a surprise thing, you know? Obviously, we weren't expecting it. You know, at first, I was really vibing with it, but now it's just boring. Like, I don't find it fun at all. And that's the main thing. I don't find zombies fun in this game. I just think it's too tedious. I think it's not as simple as it used to be, and I always used to like joke on people and be like, you can't have the same thing over and over again. But after experiencing this game, I thought I was gonna be like, wow, this is like so fun to be able to do this every game. But it actually just like makes it not fun for me. I hate that, you know. I genuinely wanted to really enjoy zombies this year, and we're only 2 maps in, but like we're a week away from season 3 starting, and there's been no teaser at all for a new zombies map, which means we're not gonna get one at the start of season 3, which does piss me off because we got one in February, almost 3 months ago. Like what? Like beginning of February, we got a map, and we're not gonna get one till more than 3 months later. That's just ridiculous. Like there's not enough, and like they gave us Outbreak, but it's not like for people like me who just prefer the core zombies experience. It's just it doesn't work, you know. It does not fulfill that gap, which makes me not want to play that game because, as I'll lead into a second, it's just like multiplayer just isn't fun for me either. So it's really difficult to enjoy zombies, and the lack of maps, it's getting harder and harder, especially after BO4, where we had, you know, we launched with 4 maps, then we got 4 DLC maps, right? So we had 8 maps in total, but I had 4 maps to play through whenever I didn't feel like playing like Dead of the Night or, you know, Agent Evil, which by the way was a great fucking map. And that's the thing. I'll get more into the content thing after I get talking about multiplayer, but that it really is a downer for me. All right, now I'm talking about multiplayer. So pretty much, as everyone knows, we're gonna talk about skill-based matchmaking for a second. Like it makes almost zero sense to me how I can play one game and all of a sudden like do good, and then the next game I'm just put against really good players. For it's like I'm being punished, you know, and that really makes me not want to play it, especially because this year halfway through, pretty much about 2, 3 months ago, maybe even longer ago, I switched to keyboard and mouse full time. And, you know, it was kind of adjustment at first, but now I'm pretty decent on it. But I still have like my high stats from when I used my controller because I'm not as good as I was on controller. And so I still get placed against these lobbies of like kids with like 4 KDs because I was that good on controller. And I'm just getting punished for how I play it on controller. And now that I'm on keyboard and mouse, I just feel like I'm a burger, man. Like I'm not bad at all. Like I'm pretty decent, honestly. I feel like I'm above average on keyboard and mouse now. I am just like forced to. I'm just like being punished. Like it sucks. Also, there's like no maps, and also again, a lot of this is the content side, but the maps are like it's pitiful. Pretty much all I played is Gunfight. Me and my friend Tate, we played Gunfight. Like we played Gunfight like every night, you know. That's what we did. That was our thing. But recently, I just haven't been feeling the game at all, so I didn't play. Like I have like 9 days playing on Cold War. Like don't get me wrong, I played a shit ton. It's just because I'm always been catered to playing Call of Duty, and that so I would force myself to play it. And when I play Gunfight with him, I do have fun. But there's been one Gunfight map that has released since December, and it was bad. And so there's no content in that either, and it's frustrating. And it took him forever to put tournaments in the game. I don't want to play tournaments anymore because I just get so frustrated so easily when I play that game. And like I can't play pubs, like I can't solo play the game. Every time I load it up, I just want to exit the game. And that's what pisses me off because I just know that I'm gonna have not like a very unfun experience if I play multiplayer, and it really sucks. So I want to talk more about multiplayer, and that's gonna start off with the content side. So this is my fourth pillar of this video is the content in the game. There is no content, and I understand that this game it was made during COVID and stuff, and that really does affect, you know, what's going on with it. For them to just like we've had more content drop in Modern Warfare than we have in Black Ops Cold War. Let that sink in. Like more new maps. Because the Kill House map is technically new because it's completely different. It's just the same name and same like kind of atmosphere, but it's completely different layout, right? So Kill House is different. They have that new gunfight map, and then they have that new airbase map. So that's 3 brand new maps. And we look at if we don't count whenever they put gunfight in the game, because that should have been at launch, right? They just postponed that. That should have been launched. So we're not going to count the December update with gunfight stuff. Let's see, brand new maps. We're talking about Pines, and then we got Mansion, and then we got Apocalypse. Like brand new maps, not remasters or nothing. Brand new maps. That's the same amount of maps they put in Modern Warfare a couple weeks ago, like a surprise update. the same amount of brand new maps has been put in Cold War. And that's just dumb. Like, the lack of content is outrageous. And they just keep on remastering stuff, and I hate that. I'm tired of playing the same thing over and over again every year. I understand a lot of people like that and prefer that, but I want new maps. Like Apocalypse that just dropped at the beginning of Season 2, that is my favorite map on the game. Like, because it is the most original map that they've have ever released. And the past couple years, honestly. It's so fun, you know, and it compared to everything else on the game that's so boring and like standard, it stands out like quite a bit. Also, they brought back Nuketown. I mean, I would play Nuketown playlist for a while. You know, it gets boring because it's the fifth iteration of Nuketown. There's rumors of them bringing back Firing Range or Summon or something, which means they've been in every trade at Call of Duty besides that war, which is dumb. They'll be in the same, like it's the same amount of times that Nuketown has been in the game. Like that's ridiculous. Okay. So besides the multiplayer, like they just put a bunch of melee weapons in. There's quite a bit of guns. I'm not gonna lie. They keep on adding SMGs and ARs. Like there's been one sniper and it's not even that good. They've had one shotgun, which is broken, by the way. The Street Sweeper is broken. So that makes it not fun as well. If you play Nuketown, it's just Street Sweeper, Street Sweeper, Street Sweeper. But then, like, there's just so much other stuff, man. Alright, now talking about the content for zombies, man. We've got an Outbreak, but let's be fair. All those Outbreak maps are from multiplayer. They're just fire team maps, bro. That's all they are. They're fire team maps and they threw zombies on them. That's what it is. And so I don't count that as zombies content because it's just rehashed multiplayer stuff. Same thing with Onslaught. We've gotten one new zombies map since the game was launched. At this point in time in BO4, we've had 6 maps, and we have 2 in this game. It's ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, honestly, I understand COVID, but they just like aren't releasing content. And the fact that season 3 drops in 7 days and there has been no teaser for anything, because normally it's always a week before or 2 weeks before we get a teaser for something, but they just keep on teasing stuff for Warzone. And we know Warzone's getting a new map. But if Warzone gets a new map and Cold War gets nothing, I'm done with the game, honestly. I won't. Like, there's nothing there for me to play, you know? Like, they have to put new I don't, like, guns, I understand. Obviously, there's going to be a battle pass, and there's going to be guns. And that's cool. But I want maps, man. Like, you can't just keep straining me. And I know there's not going to be a zombies map because they teased Firebase Z like 3 to 4 weeks before it even came out. And there's been nothing for this new Berlin map that's supposed to be coming out. So it's going to be coming out in the middle of Season 3, which is going to be like, what, June? Like, middle of June? That's how long we have to wait? I don't know how long the season's going to be, so it's probably the middle of June. We have to wait for DLC 3. That's so dumb. And I mean, this is what happened with Black Ops 2. You had DLC 2 in April, and then you had DLC 3 at the beginning of July. And I understand that's a long wait. But then you had DLC 4 in August. That's because they didn't separate it all properly. And now we have 6 seasons, and we're not getting anything in Season 2 for zombies. Pisses me off. Like, we're getting Easter egg for Outbreak, but I don't care, bro. I want normal zombies maps. It just sucks. Also, you can't even get the new guns by playing zombies. You have to play multiplayer to do the challenges, which also pisses me off because I hate playing multiplayer by myself, man. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much just sum up everything. If you guys want me to talk more about it, just let me know, because this is just me, like, venting on why I can't play this game. And I've been struggling to find games to play. When I was growing up, like, everyone would, like, as I got older, people would hop off Call of Duty, like Call of Duty YouTubers would hop off Call of Duty and start playing something else and not go back to Call of Duty. And I never thought that I would get to a point where I would be like that, but I think I'm getting very close to that point where I'm just gonna stop playing Call of Duty because I don't have fun anymore. And that sucks. So, Tate, I know you're watching this, and I'm sorry if I stop playing COD, man. It's just like I don't have fun anymore, and I really don't know what else to do, you know? I'm not going to force myself to play a game I don't enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was probably a longer video of me just sitting here talking. But if you guys did enjoy it, please click below. Let me know if you guys have like the same thoughts on the game as I do. Without further ado, it's been Brent, and I'm out. Peace.